None of us are involved in my husband's murder. None of us. Erika Kirk was having an affair. Charlie hired a private investigator to follow her and find out what was going on, and then he took her out of the will. I'm so glad he didn't suffer. Excuse me, no one deserves to suffer, but him of all people. Charlie Kirk wrote Erika out of his will because he found out she was having an affair. That's the latest bombshell claim going viral online, and people are now digging through receipts for proof that Erika was seeing other men while married to Charlie. And it turns out the receipts are not working in her favor. What's even more striking is that just before all of this came out, Erika removed the wedding photo with Charlie from his office. So if the allegations are true that Erika was cheating on Charlie, who was she cheating with? Well, people online have started connecting the dots, and they're all pointing in one very specific direction. Erika's ex, Cat Phillips, the same guy Erika tapped to replace Charlie on those college tours. But that's not all. More receipts are starting to surface about Erika and Charlie's marriage, and insiders are saying that shortly before he was assassinated, Charlie started to realize that Erika wasn't just his wife. She was just another tool working for TPUSA donors who wanted to keep Charlie boxed in and on script. It's evil. Charlie and I have always been very clear on our stance on Israel and the Jewish people. So it is being reported that Charlie removed Erika from his will shortly before September 10th, allegedly because he found out she was cheating on him. Now, this has not been officially verified, but that hasn't stopped the internet from connecting the dots. And right now, a lot of people are convinced that the man Erika allegedly cheated with is her ex, Cat Phillips. So let's look at the receipts. We already know Erika was dating Cat right before meeting Charlie, while claiming she was single. Their old posts were scrubbed from social media, but the Wayback Machine still shows them. Here's a post Cat shared on September 17th, 2017. He wrote in the caption, "Yes, we're that couple that gets painting lessons together." But check this out. Just 1 week later, on September 24th, Charlie posted a photo of him and Cat playing basketball. So Erika was dating Cat in 2017, and Cat was also friends with Charlie at the same time. But didn't Erika claim she had no idea who Charlie was when she first saw him on that pilgrimage? We know Charlie traveled to Israel in May 2018 to attend the opening ceremony of the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem, but we're supposed to believe Erika went there with her mom at the same time and had no idea who Charlie was, even though her boyfriend Cat had been playing basketball with Charlie just months before? And the fact that Erika has now picked Cat to replace Charlie at college events is extremely strange, because out of everyone she could have chosen, she chose her ex. In fact, Erika quietly scheduled Cat for an Arizona How to Lead Like Charlie speaking event on September 24th, 2025, just 2 weeks after Charlie's assassination. And Cat wasn't just Charlie's producer. He's a career conservative operator. He currently works for Ben Shapiro as senior editor at the Daily Wire. And that's another huge red flag, because Candace Owens had already exposed that Shapiro was allegedly working behind the scenes to sabotage Charlie. Candace even shared text messages between her and Charlie, showing that Charlie believes Shapiro was actively trying to undermine both of their careers. In one message, Charlie told Candace to treat Ben like noise, saying Ben just wanted her to punch down to his level. He even added, his respect amongst movement fighters is quite low. But Charlie didn't stop there. He also wrote, the Ben thing involves me more than he wants to admit. He knows Jon Snow is stronger than the dragons that fly higher. After that, they both agreed Ben saw Charlie as a threat, and then Charlie dropped another Game of Thrones reference, claiming Ben was trying to destroy them both. Another thing people keep pointing out is Charlie's last interview at Ben Shapiro, which took place less than 48 hours before Charlie was assassinated. In that interview, Charlie pushed back hard on many of Ben's talking points, and all Ben could do was sit there seething. Charlie even started asking very uncomfortable questions about foreign influence on the US, and you could tell Ben did not like where it was going. We push back against the media on COVID, on lockdowns, on Ukraine, on the border. So maybe we should also ask the question, is the media totally presenting the truth when it comes to Israel? Just a question. Maybe we shouldn't believe everything the media says, because I know I've been conditioned to ask a lot more critical questions over the last couple of years. So Ben, some people would accuse Israel of wanting to ethnically cleanse some people. So Cat Phillips, who works directly for Ben Shapiro, ends up being the one Erika picks to take over Charlie's college events. It really makes you wonder if all these people were quietly scheming together and working against Charlie. Also, let's not forget, according to an eyewitness, both Kat and Erika allegedly showed up at a secret meeting at Fort Wayuka military base the night before Charlie was assassinated. I sent him the picture of Kat Phillips, and he said, yes, that's the person I remember being at the base. I thought, that would be totally crazy, maybe it was a lookalike, so I messaged Kat Phillips and did not get a response. What do I even know about this guy? I know he does the Morning Wire over at the Daily Wire, and I checked, he's missing from the Morning Wire. He doesn't do it daily, but he does it often enough that I noticed he is absent from September 4th through September 10th on that show. So if Erika was really written out of Charlie's will, and if she knew that, it makes you rethink everything about how she's been acting since he died. A lot of people have noticed that she doesn't look like she's grieving at all. If anything, she looks like a huge weight has been lifted off her shoulders. And maybe it has been, because apparently Erika profited massively from her husband's assassination. According to auditor Brian Ferentz, who analyzed TPUSA's tax documents, in 2023 a large life insurance policy was taken out on Charlie. An LLC called GGLF paid the premiums of $350,000 a year. And for someone like Charlie, who was in his birdies, healthy, a non-smoker, and non-drinker, a policy with premiums like that typically comes with a $20 to $50 million death benefit. But here's where it gets sketchy. The tax documents are public, but the information about the actual payout and who collected it is hidden. People are assuming it's Erika, which makes sense. She's Charlie's widow. That part alone isn't shocking, but the timing is very suspicious. Did Charlie take out the policy himself, or did someone do it for him without his knowledge? And it gets even stranger. That LLC, GGLF, was dissolved on September 7th, 2025, just 3 days before Charlie was assassinated. On top of that, it's now being reported that in mid-2024, TPUSA sent $350,000 to that same LLC. That money went toward a split-dollar life insurance policy, which means Turning Point paid the premiums, got reimbursed when Charlie died, and whatever was left went to the beneficiary, which we can assume is Erika. But it looks like Erika thinks she didn't get enough. Even with that massive life insurance payout, all the paid appearances, the speaking fees, and the outright grifting, like selling Charlie merch at his own memorial, Erika is still out here sending personally signed letters, essentially begging people to hand over even more money to Turning Point. So, looking at all of this, Erika's alleged affair, the Kat Phillips connection, the removal of the wedding photo, the life insurance policy, the outright grifting, it starts to make sense why Charlie would want to write Erika out of his will. And a lot of people are now saying it looks like Charlie was finally starting to realize that making a deal with the devil wasn't worth it. But by then, it was already too late to stop what was coming. I'm so glad he didn't suffer. Excuse me, no one deserves to suffer, but him of all people.